Is it the end? It's not the end, is it? Woo! We're doing this. Doing an update. All right, here's an update on the van. Finally. We have the, oh, I've got to move some stuff, but here's an underneath look at the GoWesty engine. Well, first of all, that's the exhaust. Under there. Oops. There you go. It's a nice good shot. And one thing you'll notice is there's no leak. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna angle it. I don't have a lift, so I'm gonna shift this down and give you an underbelly view. Crystal clean. All right, now let's give you a top view. All right, here's the engine bay. These are my solar cable lines. I'll quickly show you how that's set up. There's a solar panel. I tucked them in along this channel, ran them along here, and then tucked them into an existing line. There's a hole, actually an existing hole, I should say rather, right up in here. Through there down, and I only have a 20-foot, so it slightly goes across here. However, I'm gonna fix that later. Just haven't gotten around to that, so let's do my little electrical toolkit there. Pop this bad boy open, and let's look at the GoWesty. There's quite a bit of GoWesty in here. Where to start? Well, in fact, the whole engine, I have the GoWesty throttle body, I believe that is referred to. There's the aluminum, that gives off some heat, connector coupler for the circulation to cool the engine, coolant. I also have some Van Cafe parts. You can see there are Van Cafe tubes. But most of this engine, the good part is the engine is doing really well. It is not at all having any issues. Starts up right away, which I will show you. But almost everything here is pretty much new except for some of the older lines. This is all new, all new. That's all new. That's original. And this is original. Original power steering. All right, let's light this thing up. There it is. She purrs like a kitty. Let me know if anybody has any questions. Oh, a lot of pain and suffering went into this. Shut this up. It's too bad. We were really starting to get into the van life. It was starting to go pretty dang well. Had it all dialed in. But enough about that. We have to move forward. Show you some of the other stuff that we had ready to go just before this thing all came to an end. Here's the Renogy box. So what this guy's doing is it's taking power from the new engine battery, and then it takes a charge from that, pulls it into the house battery, which I have installed underneath here, and then the solar can be connected in here as well, which that's my next step. Currently the solar is going into another lithium battery, kind of a separate system here. Eventually, if we get back into this, which I'm hoping we do, then we'll pull from that and actually it'll go into the Renogy. And then eventually, again, we would upgrade this battery here to a lithium, and that is not currently a lithium. You can see some of the stuff there, the fuse, and there's the miscellaneous garbage which we need to clean up. But anyway, yeah, it's a shame, man. We were really starting to get dialed in. As we would crash at night, I added that for Stephanie so she could put her phone and glasses and stuff here. That's a good one. I like that. This guy we've had this ever since we started. The carbon monoxide, you definitely need that. We ripped out the fridge because it was a POS, and everything I've read up on it. This is I got to clean up. This is just temporary. But we were planning on putting the fridge, one of those long ones, kind of like out like this. So even if it came out a bit, but would run better. And with the battery system right here, it would all be managed. The other toy I want to point out is this computer. This computer's cool. Is your altitude as soon as it powers up. There we go. And it syncs up with the satellite, and it tells you your exact GPS coordinates. Also tells you your speed, which is a bit redundant, but it's still cool. It tells you your altitude. We're 887. Well, it just changed. It's getting itself dialed in. Anyway, your height, altitude, your pitch, angle, and compass direction. That's it. God, this sucks. I was gonna upgrade the radio, sound system, and the next thing though I wanted to get is on the outside, which is paint. I'm gonna redo the paint. I'm gonna get the body smoothed out. It's got some dings, and this rear part here, this has all been, that's a brand new tank. You see my videos. See, there's a gouge right here. I want to get that fixed, and then this part's jacked up. So stay tuned for that. That's the next thing I think I want to do, is get the whole thing redone, body work. So to me, to answer that original question, it is not the end. It's the end of the first beginning, and I think there will be a rebirth. That's my hope. Never give up, never give up, never surrender. Cool. All right, you guys stay safe. I'm gonna head back inside. Thought I'd give you a little update on the engine. No leaks, and I will just double check. There should be no droplets. Yes, dry as a bone. Awesome. You guys have a good week. Take care. Bye. The only thing I don't like about these masks is it gives me that Dumbo effect, like more than usual, I guess. Oh, let's be nice to each other.